Welcome to Tea Time on Plus TV Africa, where we bring you the biggest entertainment stories. My name is Elsie Godwin, and I'm here with Ifeolu Oshonkeye and Ewa Obitu.
What up?
Hi.
I'm alright. How are you guys doing?
Great.
I do. This one you did on denim this morning.
The money is coming. I can feel it.
Okay.
So we need
Denim
to
money.
see the way it's flowing.
You know denim money. You know denim is thick.
So the money is thicker body.
You know, to get it. So bad guess.
All right, we have good news lined up this morning as Lion King Remake made $1 billion in less than 3 weeks. It crossed the $1 billion mark at the box office, outgrossing its 1994 predecessor in only 19 days. It becomes the fourth Disney-owned movie to rake in more than 9 figures at the box office in 2019 alone. Other three includes Captain Marvel Avengers, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, and Aladdin. This year for Disney has been dubbed the history-making year, as only 6 films in history has made $1 billion so far, and 4 of them came from the studio this year alone. This has to be the biggest year for Disney. I mean,
They made 9 billion. This one is just the statistics, but if you look deeper,
no, of course they will make
made
way,
$9 billion
definitely
in 2019 alone. Now, forget those movies you just mentioned, plus other ones they've had that took longer to make the 1 billion mark. Now, the reason why we're mentioning this one is because they made the money in like 3 weeks, in like 2 weeks, or 3 weekends into the premiere and all of that. But the other ones, so this year alone, they've made about $9 billion.
What's our general budget for the year first in Nigeria?
Nigeria.
Okay, let's not go there.
President Buhari, then
At Nigeria.com.
At Nigeria.com, then get back to us with the feedback. Tweet
Anyway,
it
this
now,
is
they will
this is
reply you.
awesome. It just makes me think about how much we can make if we focus on our entertainment industry, and considering the level of creativity we have. Forget that we bash Nollywood and all that. For them to do what they can even create right now with the little resources they have, it is worth celebrating. And I think if they have more resources, more support from the government, and more equipment, everything they need, I think we would be able to say our entertainment industry will be
But can I
grossing
also put
a lot.
something out there? Because basically, we keep talking about Nollywood and now the government should support and how this should be done. But who in Nollywood is actually thinking out of the box?
Do you know we're having our first
wait,
animated
now, I'm
movie coming out in the cinema this year?
I know. Even DJ Sosa is working on one. Now, my question is, a lot of people say, oh, government should support. But when the government keeps saying that what you focus on, the genres you could focus on are drama, comedy, love. They don't see the diversity in your expertise. That's how I see it. Now, I was at a movie premiere here in Vision, which you know, Otu and Jama was on the show as well. And he's a stunt cinematographer. And you remember I asked him that, do you think that the Nigerian industry is ready for science fiction, horror movies and all of that? And that was one particular question I asked at the movie premiere where I covered. So, but everybody, they were like, right now, you know, we don't have enough equipment, the workman, do you understand? The manpower to pull all that. Everybody's making excuses, but who is ready to take that risk? We have movies that haven't even racked up the Nigerian box office to start with. But they spent over 40 million naira, 50 million naira, 60 million naira creating this movie. Now, if we put all that effort, all that money, all that energy into creating something different, such as science fiction. Now, I have a friend that came up with an idea of shooting a full movie under the sea. They would do that in Hollywood with no sweat. Do you understand? And it's not like we can do, we have beaches everywhere. Do you understand? We can actually make these things happen. We have life, we have stunts people.
But the thing is, it's not, when you even see movies that are done, or when we are watching it, you feel like it's under the sea. They are not necessarily under the sea, which is where their expertise and creativity. And before you come in, I would like to touch on the fact that as much as we expect them to make money and we hope that the industry will be big and all that, I'm not particularly towing the line of sci-fi and all that, we have indigenous stories, we have African stories that can be told, and if it is properly shot, properly told, properly created, and properly marketed. Because at the end of the day, these people are making $1 billion. But I was speaking to someone who does marketing. He runs his own marketing firm. And he said he was working with a marketing firm in the US. And one of these movies that is grossing this money, when his firm went to pitch for it, you realize that what they are pitching is 20% of what was used to make the money, the movie alone was going to go back into marketing. So at the end of the day, we cannot take away the fact that our own people don't even market their movies. They create movies and there is no budget for promotion. You talk to them about it, they tell you, what can you do for us? You do not start talking about Lion King in Nigeria because somebody was saying, what can you do for us? It is a strategy. The fact that you saw someone tweet one day and wake up and then it's in a blog and we're talking about it, they are all strategies. And if you set your strategy right, you start conversation and people want to watch it.
The last time we had World on the show and you requested a particular song, can you remember the song you requested?
Candy.
Exactly. And it was like, what? So people know Candy in Nigeria. So it feels like this artists, this producers, this directors, they have an expectation of what we want. Do you understand? Now, it was surprised that a Nigerian is requesting for Candy because he thought that was something that, people abroad would probably relate to. So these people are actually working, but if they can just open their minds and see that, look, there are people in Nigeria that are also open to your creativity.
But you have to be in their face.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's even hear your take. You've not,
First, I'm going to agree with what you guys have said, because truly, we can't just keep putting out movies there. There are some movies that you see and you'll be like, this movie is really nice. But because there's no promotion, most people don't even know about the movie. But we have movies that, well, for me, I would say not so relevant, but because of promotion, they are breaking. I
mean, what wedding party broke, and that was almost
even
100
Bling
million, about $500 million, right?
Yeah.
Of naira, definitely. But the fact that movie made that money, it doesn't mean that is the best movie that has come out of Nollywood.
Yeah, it's because of
the amount of promotion that went into wedding party was not a joke.
And the
Blink Lagosians as well. There are other. I feel like there's some.
Do you know how much
the
Blink Lagosians?
I think about 200 million
now.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's like you said, basically.
Chief Daddy has raked in a lot too.
No, a whole lot.
He has.
King of Boys.
Yeah.
So there are still some movies. It's just that, like Ife said, these movies are not telling our story. We are giving these people the opportunity to come and tell our own story, and they can never tell it the way it is because they want to put their own kind of. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. They
want to put their own
the way they think it's supposed to be.
The way they think it's supposed to be. They can't tell our story. We have really nice indigenous story that if you watch the stage dramas and all of that, you would like them, and you'll know that if they put this movie into a proper cinema movie, it will make a lot of money.
Just to buttress your points, let's talk about making an indigenous movie such as Shango.
Yes.
And then you see the type of effects being put into it and be like, in 2019, what was this?
Yeah, I think there needs to be a remake of
Do you understand? You need to start putting...
Oshun is
now, Shango can be made as a science fiction movie because you're talking about a god.
Yeah,
so it shouldn't be
some type of Avengers thing.
I think it's an idea now. Whoever, the people in charge of Shango or those who did it then should actually think of doing it again. So
especially
right now,
even Oshun,
with the right promotion, they will make
so many people travel down
we have so many stories.
Oshun, Osogbo, Shrine,
go for the festival.
We should do something about it.
All right, moving on. It's from one exciting...
Sorry, before we move on, I also want to point out that Beyonce has racked in as 17th #1 R&B/hip hop chart on the top 100 charts. And that is just amazing. 17th, and that's the highest so far.
Wow.
All right, like I said, it's from one exciting number to the other as Davido's Blow My Mind featuring Chris Brown hits 1 million YouTube views in 11 hours. Well, the last time I checked, which was about 2 hours ago, it's now on 2.9 million views. So
Davido should thank me because even me, I watched that video 100 times. So I gave you 100 views.
1,000 views because
you have 1,000. Okay,
I'm telling you, I've not stopped seeing that video. Every single time I just go to the video.
I'm not saying the video isn't nice.
See the person that was typing blow my mind before the video even dropped.
Because
and you're
I've
not
been
feeling
listening
the video
to the song. Why should that? I don't need to overfill the video. It is video now.
No, the song is very dope. Like you just want to watch
I'm saying the video is
it.
not nice. I'm saying that I would rather have my song playing in my ear and have my headset and working than having to sit down and watch a video like I don't have work.
Okay, but
I mean,
really,
I'm just
So
saying.
you are calling us jobless. Is that what you are saying?
Yeah, you jobless fans.
We're jobless fans. I'm not even a big Davido fan, but that video is
huge
what
No, the
Davido
video
watching.
is good. The video is good.
The video is really nice, and then the fact that I think Chris Brown said he never danced in the rain, and for that video he had to dance in the rain, and he did really well. I feel like Chris Brown gave his all for that song and video, and I'm really impressed. Thank you, Chris Brown.
And you mentioned Ward. I think Ward wrote Chris Brown's part. I still need to confirm that, but I know
he has a
that
part.
song,
He has a particular part in
that
that
he wrote.
song. You know that.
Can we sing some part of the song? Yes, they blow my mind.
It's time for a break.
My.
For when we return, it will be about a veteran Nollywood actress. We'll be right back.
It's where the big stories live. This is Plus TV Africa.
When I did it, I was full on, hands-on on the whole project.
So how did you deal with it? All of that negativity?
I got depressed, obviously. Duh. Haven't you heard?
I've got 2 of the hottest topics currently trending on social media. If you've seen the word Senate trending on Twitter, that's because the Nigerian police force has gone Trump style.
I haven't shared this with anyone, but I reckon I get about like 100 people asking for help a day. That's a fact. I can prove that.
Welcome back. Veteran actress Sola Sobowale has been buying beans and bread at a street canteen.
Has been.
Well, okay, she was caught by. I mean, I think
She
that
was not caught.
She was
See, this
what?
is the problem I have with Nigerians.
Oh, yeah, what happened?
The fact that, see, if I become
And why are you being so?
Wait.
You never allowed me land. You're already thinking that
She
I'm
said
going to bash
she was-
her.
I'm not saying you're bashing her. Even
but she was caught now.
Your
She was
caption
caught.
alone self
Yes, that she was
is
caught.
bashing.
She was
caught.
What's
You know,
caught about that?
She was not aware that the person was making a
See,
video.
majority people don't even know that she's still that down to earth. Now I'm so into this. Whoever I become tomorrow or next,
Exactly.
No, but-
yeah,
So you should
I will
talk
say
about-
eat my ewa going. I don't even know if it was ewa
buying
going.
ewa going does not even make you down to earth because it's just food and it's street
And
food.
it's even
Everybody
rare
likes
food. It's not food you can find anywhere.
When I use the phrase down to earth, it's the fact that there are, I mean, it's a fact, it's not even an assumption. There are people that will tell you, I am a celebrity of some sort. You cannot see me buying this food. Even if I have to eat it, I have to send somebody to go and get it. They are not saying that they won't eat it, right? Do you understand? So I'm telling you
No,
what
like
happens,
what people
right?
say.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm telling-
the fact
I'm
that
telling
she
them.
can go wigless and look that good and just go and do her thing.
And stay on the
I mean,
queue.
it's
Do you know
like
what?
something
Do you know what?
should
In my
commend.
opinion, I think it's just the mental slavery. You feel that, oh, I have arrived, so I cannot live my normal life. Now, which is
It's
now
levels. There are
now
levels.
this is now this is now
There are
what
levels to
leads
these
to
things.
fake life. If I have 1 million naira in my account, but because I think I'm some sort of a star, then I go to a very exotic restaurant and I spend 80,000 naira on my meal, and then I take 3 of my friends, so I'm paying 80,000 naira per person. How much is that? And I have. It's not like I don't have. Yeah, it's not like I don't have the money to pay for that food. But is it
after-
economically wise? Because I am a celebrity.
It's economically wise, it's not financially wise. Because the economy is making their money.
Okay,
It's not financially wise.
Thank you very much for that correction. It is not financially wise. Do you understand? Now, I've always advocated for this, that look, no matter how big you are, go to your regular spot, chill with your regular friends, wear your regular clothes, be yourself. Do you understand? Which is why when I see OAPs, like I listen to you on radio and I'm like, oh, and then I meet you in person and then I'll be like, now yeah, they listen to every morning. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's just wrong because that's a fake life we're talking about. You need to be yourself. So I don't even want to see it as
They call
she
it
was.
their on-air voice and off-air voice.
I don't even want to see it as she was caught. I just want to see this as a woman who is proud of her heritage, her humble beginnings, and she's still doing what she has always done, even before she became the Queen of Kings. I mean, the King of Boys.
Since Queen of Kings.
Well, she's still the Queen of Kings because, at the end of the day.
For me, I don't think there's anything special in what she did because me, even if I become anything in this world, nothing can stop me from eating.
I mean, do you remember when the video of Tony Abraham too came out?
Yeah.
So the thing is, these videos, when they are shared online, it becomes a point of communication or conversation, sorry. But it doesn't mean that they don't do it. The fact that they don't do it and start Snapchatting or showing that they do it, most of them or some of them actually go out of
I was actually even going to say something that it's not
lives.
even about this celebrity here. It's about the people recording them.
Yeah.
Somebody's just out there to buy beans and then you see it as it is special. I feel like that's why some celebrities are kind of like compelled not to do all these things because they feel like
I was going to come there because
you're buying beans and plantain. Can you imagine? Some people will go, somebody that cannot even afford that beans and plantain will go and tell somebody else that
and
cannot
you know how you can even buy the beans and
plantain.
plantain? You can say give it 200 naira beans, 300 naira
100 naira
400
beans is
naira
okay.
meat. 300 naira pomo, 400 naira meat, 500 naira shaki, roundabout. You are chopping like 4,000 naira ewa going. Are we on the same level?
Because the thing is, I like what you said about we being the ones putting pressure on them and even on ourselves. Because I've been in a situation whereby I wasn't even buying the food myself. I was just eating the wagon and somebody was like, Elsie, you eat this kind of food, and I'm like, I don't understand. Is it not food? So I think we need to stop expecting that some people should be superhuman.
I saw you eating. She used to eat corn.
Oh, see what we're saying.
See. So you used to eat corn.
If I saw you drink tea.
I'm not joking. Like, did you see? I don't know if you guys saw the news, and I was so disgusted. Corn cut eating roasted corn.
And I'm like, Jesus.
So
no, let me. My friend, because my friend went for like the shoot, and she was telling me that you can imagine that somebody saying, Acorn never chop am before, and then she was like, there's corn everywhere in the world.
Everywhere.
So what is going on?
Like they put it next to their food. I think that's dessert for them. And then you're not telling me that
every single time, and you're saying.
And then you make a big deal out of acorn. I'm very, very, very upset.
Sorry.
I'm angry.
I can walk off the set.
Calm down. It's okay.
Anyway, let's move on to some very serious conversation. As Nigerian singer and activist Falz says he's right now very furious that the abusive senator Elisha Abbo was presented with an award, calling him shameless and the biggest disgrace of the year. So this is what happened. Elisha Abbo, who physically assaulted a nursing mother in a sex toy store in Abuja, was last week presented with an Icon Award by members of Inter-Community Awareness for Change and Development Initiative in his office in Abuja. Reacting to the report, Falz the bad guy shared a video of the senator speaking after getting the award, and his caption read in parts, "Shamelessness at the highest level. It's actually disgusting. He should be holding a plaque that says biggest disgrace of the year." To the Nigerian police, I thought this man had been charged to court. What is the status of the case? And to the National Assembly, what disciplinary action was taken against him? We need answers. This man cannot remain in the Senate. #end impunity. End of quote. So,
let's just throw the whole country away.
Let's just talk about the award itself. Icon.
First and foremost, I'm going to write down the name of this platform that have given him this award.
Yeah.
And remember them every time, because if ever in life they give anybody close to me an award, I will gladly tell this person to reject that award and tell them they are not capable or they are not the right platform to recognize anybody for anything. Because even if you had the plan initially, probably before this video came out, this is enough. I mean, we're talking about Michael Jackson recently, and the fact that they want to remove his name. You know, those are things that happen in a community that understands humanity and understands the things that are right and the things that are wrong. As much as we say, oh, let's not be standing on one moral ground, there are things that we all just know with our common sense that this is acceptable and is not acceptable. So for that platform, whatever they are called, I'm going to create a small paper, write it and keep it. For the day they will come across me or I'll come across them, then we'll have the conversation. I mean, it's just annoying, really.
And do you know the saddest part of this video? Yeah, I was saying, a few weeks ago, I was in the news as #1 on Twitter, trending. On social media, trending. But that is just politics.
And leadership. No, he said that's just politics.
And
that's leadership.
Now, is that a true example of a proper leader?
No, my point now is that man doesn't even understand what he's saying.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't
I'm sure he doesn't understand what's going on. He doesn't understand what's happening. Because somebody that is sane, anybody that understands and is aware of, okay, this is right and this is wrong, and yes, you know what is right and what is wrong.
He won't even grant that interview.
You won't even sit in front of camera and say all those things.
You grant that interview as a leader, what you should do is come up and say, a few weeks ago, a video came out online about me acting in a very unruly matter, and I am deeply sorry and remorseful that I have put you guys through that shame. But on behalf of the Nigerian society, I'm accepting this award, and I am saying this, with this award, I'm showing my remorseness and saying that I am deeply sorry. No, do you know that we will clap for this guy?
I'm not going to clap for him.
No, we will say that, okay, this guy is showing that
he's trying to apologize again,
he's trying to apologize. But this is someone that is telling you that this is politics, this is leadership.
This is leadership.
Joking.
You seriously slapped a nursing mother in a sex toy shop. And then you're coming out.
Shop is not
you're coming out.
That you raised up your hand and slapped someone or a woman. I don't know.
Honestly,
wherever it happened, even if it happened in a restaurant, even if it happened in church, it's wrong. What he did, it was his action that was wrong. It's not where he was.
The question should really be directed at the National Assembly. And
the question, like,
the
people that gave him the award are the ones
they
that
probed him and he got agitated. I don't know if you guys watched.
Yeah, I saw the video.
What is
the point is, he's not sorry.
To find out the result of that committee that was set
ongoing.
up. It's still ongoing. How long is it going to be ongoing? And this is what we always face. This cup breaks. Instead of it to say, okay, Elsie broke this cup and this is the punishment, they will create a committee to investigate why the cup broke, and then that committee will continue.
And it could have been that your makeup artist put too much cream on your hand so that the cup fell.
I don't know why there's even a need to create a committee to probe him. The video says it all. He already came out to admit that he was the one in that video.
No, but we know about doctored video.
No. That's what I'm saying. He already came out to admit that it's the one.
Yeah, but he also said it was doctored. He said they took out the part where his sister was assaulted and it was acted in the heat of the moment. I don't know if you guys saw that part.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he said they doctored that video, that there's a video before that video where that same person assaulted, or the shop people assaulted his sister and was acting in self-defense for his sister. Because I watched the full probing by the Senate and all of that. And so he was actually making a defense for this. But even if they say two wrongs don't make a right. If someone should assault my sister, yes, I may get very passionate about it and act in a way I'm not supposed to. But the fact that you're a leader, and he was saying that was a way back video before he became a senator.
Not that way back. That was like in April.
Even if it's way March, April.
Yeah, it's still part of your history. Yeah. It's still part of something that you represent. That is, even as a leader, it doesn't mean, like we always say, a leopard never changes a spot.
Yeah. I'm hearing this side of the story for the first time, unfortunately.
Too.
But if that is the case, then we need to see that part of the video. And I think that is what all this investigation...
No, you're never gonna
honestly, for me, if that is the case...
Because if that is the case and this video was truly doctored, then I'm not saying that it's going to make him look less guilty, right? But let us see. Because I feel like this is just an excuse to make us look like what he did was prompted by something else, right? Which I don't think is the case.
As long as you're a leader, you're a senator, yeah, and then you probably have like some leadership characteristics. That's why you're there. And eating a woman is not one of it. You get so whether your sister was assaulted or not, if you're truly a leader, I don't think the next action...
A leader who had policemen around him.
Arrest. You know the law. You know how this thing works. You get, if you really trust in the law that you make,
why didn't you make it a police case?
Exactly my point.
Why didn't you make it legal? Why did you take actions?
There is no justification for what that man did. And then I think that the Senate really needs to give us an answer immediately.
But I think this has to come back to Falz, the bad guy, as well, because he's always advocating for good causes.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that a lot of people saw him getting this award, because this award, he didn't get it. He got it like over the weekend. But did you see any other celebrity come out to talk about the fact that? But Falz was the only one who had the, what's that word that Badge said he would never use in a sentence? You know it, Abby?
No, I don't. If you will not use it in a sentence, why do I have to know it?
But he said, anyways, if you keep watching Plus TV Africa, you hear what Badge Adebule said he would never use in a sentence. The fact that Falz had that.
Okay, I know we get his point. So I think that's how we
to
wrap
talk
up.
about it. We should give him kudos.
Yeah, kudos to Falz.
Kudos to
He's
Falz.
been doing so much, and we appreciate that. And that's how we wrap up on this episode of Tea Time. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe to our YouTube channel at Plus TV Africa to catch up on this episode or any other episode you might have missed. You can also join the conversation on Twitter or on social media by using the hashtag Tea Time. I thank you, as always, to go to my co-anchors, Sife Oluwa Oshonkeye and Ewa Orito, and the entire production.
Yeah, you have to
team.
call my name first.
My name is Elsie Godwin saying thank you for watching and see you later.